Agent down. Agent down. Boost about to come online.
Hello everyone and welcome to another build video. For today's video I want to show you my Ridgeway's build for PvP. This is specifically made for PvP, and also it can be used also in PvE as well. But this one is actually quite good in PvE, and it's a team DPS build. So this one will also help your teammates, not just you. I think that this is my third shield build. As I said, I don't have so many shield builds on my characters. This is the third one, and I choose the shield to have in the Ridgeway cheese space, which you don't have unbreakable. And yeah, let's go over into the build real quick. So I have here the firewall because obviously I'm using the shield. The first weapon, and this is the weapon that I use mostly, especially when I'm getting close to the enemies. So this one has SMG damage, critical hit damage, and damage to target out of cover, critical hit chance, sorry. And for the talent I have perfect vindictive. So killing an enemy with a status effect grants you and allies within 20 meters 80% critical hit chance and 80% critical hit damage for 20 seconds. So this is a named SMG. It's called the Grudged, and in my opinion this is probably like the best weapon to have for this build. Now let's go over into the secondary weapons. So I have here the Pestilence, obviously, because most of the time I'm using the Grudge because I'm getting close. But if I'm staying at the long range, I like to use something that can deal some damage and also makes the player that stays in cover or wants to fight me from a distance to try to get close in order for me to switch to the Grudge. So let's go over into the gear. So right now I have, for the mask, I have the Sokolov because I'm using the SMG, so that gives me 10% SMG damage with weapon damage, critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and critical hit damage again. For the backpack I have the Anarchist Cookbook. This one gives me armor, which is something that I need, especially this one. It's a build for PvP. Give me 10% status effect.
Agent requesting backup.
I have here critical hit damage. I need to find the better one to switch this headshot damage to critical hit chance. With critical hit damage and the status perfectly wicked, applying a status effect increases total weapon damage by 80% for 27 seconds. So that's massive damage coming from the backpack. Now how you get the status effect? It's actually quite easy. You get the Ridgeway's Pride chest piece. As you can see here, all the reds and the talent Bleeding Edge. So shooting enemies within 50 meters applies bleed to the target. Repair 3 to 48% of your armor per second for every enemy that is bleeding within 15 meters. Repair strength per number of bleeding enemies. So depending on number you'll get more. But this one applies bleed if you're in 15 meters within the target. So this is how you can easily get status effect without doing anything, just shooting. So that's why I choose the Anarchist Cookbook for this one. For the gloves, I have the Contractor's gloves with armor on it, with damage to armor and critical hit damage, because obviously I'm using the Pestilence. For the knee pads, I choose the Gilaguard to give me that armor and 5% total armor with critical hit chance and critical hit damage. And for the holster, I have the Seska to give me that 10% critical hit chance. Weapon, as you can see here, critical hit damage and critical hit chance. For the skills, I have the shield and also the EMP, obviously because EMP removes enemy's shields, so that's a good option to have. And let me show you the mods on the weapon, because I think I forgot it. So I have critical hit damage, 20 plus rounds, critical hit chance, and critical hit damage. So mainly one of the things that is this one very good to use when you stay impacted in a pack with your teammates, because once you apply the status effect, if they're close to you, they will deal more damage due to you adding bonus damage to the enemy players. So that's, in my opinion, the best SMG to have for this build, and it will also help you and your teammates a lot. For the stats, 60% critical hit chance with 161 critical hit damage. And yeah, I'll probably say like this is a good build if you obviously like to use the Ridgeway Sprite chase piece on PvP. This is a good option, and also for the PvP because you're going to give the same bonuses to your teammates as well. So this one can go easily in both ways. But I think that for PvE you can switch the firewall and remove the shield and add something else, depending up to you. But I made this one for PvP. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the build. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new to see more The Division 2 content like this, and until next time, have a good one.